Alright guys, just before we get started, I'm sorry to admit this story is fake and this is just for the laughs. So let's get into this. This is the story about how the lockdown nobody expected. It happened on a Wednesday in February. The weather was awful, it had been raining since the morning and everyone was soaked by the time they got into school. Nothing unusual happened during the registration, and by lunchtime, people were already talking about the football after school and who was getting chips from the canteen. I had science after lunch on the top floor. About 15 minutes into the lesson, we heard the first police siren. Nobody cared. Then another. The teacher stopped writing on the board and looked outside. There were police cars flying down the road with the lights on. Someone at the back joked, "Armed police outside, someone's got into the school." My brother says there's helicopters. Every message was different. One lad kept trying to peek through the blinds until the teacher made him sit down. Then we heard footsteps running through the corridor. Fast. You could hear the rain hitting the windows. Nothing else. About half an hour into the lockdown, there was a knock at our classroom door. 3 slow knocks. Nobody moved. The handle went down. It stopped. Then whoever it was walked away. You could actually hear people breathing. One girl started crying quietly and her friend tried to calm her down. The teacher stayed calm the entire time, even though you could tell she was worried too. Another 20 minutes passed. Someone whispered, "My phone says they're searching the area." Another person replies, "Don't believe anything you see on TikTok." Everyone was just guessing. Finally, nearly an hour later, it all started. There was another knock. This time, a member of the senior leadership team called through the door. "It's safe now. Police have cleared the area." The teacher unlocked the door. We were told to leave our bags behind and walk downstairs in silence. Outside, the playground was full of police officers, teachers and support staff. Parents had gathered outside at the gates, hearing rumours online. Nobody knew the full story. Eventually, the head teacher spoke to everyone. Earlier that afternoon, police had been searching for a suspect in the area after reports that he'd run through nearby streets. As a precaution, several schools were placed into lockdown while officers searched. The suspect had never entered the school grounds. He had been arrested about a mile away. That should have been the end of it. By the next morning, the rumours had been completely taken over. One person claimed they'd seen an armed officer in the corridors. Another said someone had climbed over the school fence. Someone else swore they'd seen a helicopter landing on the school playing field. None of it was true. Within a week, the story had changed so much that it sounded like something of an action film. But the people who were actually there all remembered the same thing. Not the police, not the rumours, not the sirens. They remembered sitting in complete silence, staring at a locked classroom door, wondering what was happening outside. Every time the lockdown alarm is tested now, the whole school goes quiet for a few seconds. Nobody laughs anymore, because everyone remembers that Wednesday. Right guys, that is the end of the story. If you like this story, like and subscribe. And for confirmation that I won, just watch the rest of this, to be honest. The story ran out, so...
Yeah, come on, baby, I've never won a match before.
Obviously, you can hear me absolutely jolly, so leave a like.
Come on, chat now, that is what I'm talking about.